Hello everyone, welcome to this UNICOEYE Contacts review. So I have chosen 5 different pairs from this company to show you guys, and I think that these will be the most realistic and natural lenses that they offer to date. And so I thought I'd test them out for you and let you know my thoughts. Also, this video is sponsored, so thank you UNICOEYE for supporting my channel. Okay, so let's get right into the review. So this first color is called Radiant Glow Bare Beige. I don't really know why it's called beige because to me it looks more like an ice gray. Just definitely keep that in mind. Don't let the name mislead you. Now, the first thing, of course, you'll notice is that these lenses do not have a bug eye effect. They don't make your eyes look like you have lizard eyes or crooked eyes because the pupil hole is really well done. It's well blended to completely eliminate that bug eye effect. So they're gonna overall look realistic because of that alone. Then you'll also notice that these lenses are pretty enlarging. They have a pretty large graphic diameter, so all these lenses are going to make your eyes look larger, rounder, and give you a baby doll look. Also, one thing that I really noticed is that these lenses have a really high opacity, actually, very, very pigmented. So if you had tried other natural lenses and they didn't show up, let's say you have really dark brown eyes and you're looking for something that's really pigmented and actually going to show up, but then you still don't want that bug eye effect, I think that these are definitely a lens that you should look into, this whole Radiant Glow line. So the color itself I really like. It's a really, really dramatic, striking ice gray, so fantastic for cool skin tones. And then I really like the soft gray black limbal ring. It's actually quite thick and it defines the eye, frames the eye, and gives it some more definition. So far really liking the Radiant Glow. Next is the Radiant Glow Hazelnut. Now these are designed differently than the previous lenses, even though they're in the same line, so I wanted to address the differences. So first of all, the pupil hole doesn't have the same type of blending. It's more of a soft sort of just ending. There's less blending there, so keep that in mind. However, because of the color, because it's a brown, there isn't much contrast. So again, not really much of a bug eye effect. You'll notice that these lenses have a very strong orange undertone. So they're going to give that glowy brown eye effect. And personally, on me, I think it's a little too intense. That's just because I have medium brown eyes and I don't really think that they match my skin tone very well. But I saw pictures of people who had different features than me, very dark brown eyes, and these lenses suited them quite well. So you really want to take into consideration your own skin tone and features, and if your eyes are very dark brown. The design is different, the patterning is different, there isn't streaks, lines, and striations. It's just kind of all one smooth color. And then the limbal ring is also different. It's more patterned. It's more of like a thatched limbal ring. So if that's the kind of limbal ring that you like, some people prefer this type of limbal ring. So do keep in mind the pattern differences, but I really think that these lenses suit those with a warm sort of chocolate skin tone really well and very dark brown eyes. They really bring out the eyes in someone with these features. So if you have these features, definitely look into these lenses. Next up is Radiant Mellow Mint, and I think this is my favorite so far. These are a super, super bright green lens. It's actually pretty rare to find a very bright green lens with this much pigment that doesn't have a bug eye effect. So jot that down if you're a green lens fan. These lenses are, like I said, they're really bright, really striking, and the green is true to its name. It's kind of like a mint green. You'll notice that overlaid on top is highlights. They kind of put a white layer on top of the base green color to really highlight this green, make it super bright, and really stand out. And again, this patterning is pretty much the same as the first pair we looked at. It's that beautiful blended pupil hole. There's a lot of patterning, streaks, and striations in these lenses. So if you love patterning and texture and depth, these lenses definitely have a lot of that. And then it fades out into this sort of neutral mid-tone green limbo ring, but it's very soft, very soft and natural looking. I really like the limbo ring on these lenses as well. If you have very dark brown eyes and you've had trouble with the other green lenses that I recommended, they just didn't show up on your eyes, these ones for sure will. They're very high pigment. They're going to make your eyes look like a nice bright green because of that white sheen over top. Next up is Radiant Sky Blue. So I would say it's more of like night sky blue if I had to alter the name, because that color is a very dark, deep blue and reminds me of a night sky. I actually really like blue lenses like these. I like the subtlety of them. And I always feel like darker colors, you can almost get lost in the depths of them. It's just kind of one of those things where you stare and stare and stare. Whereas I find bright lenses, you're kind of just more startled by them. And sometimes they're so startling that you can't stare so long. But with these dark, subtle, dreamy lenses, it's like stare into the depths of your eyes forever. So again, these have the no bug eye effect, very well done pupil hole, and just that dark dreamy blue. They also have the streaks and striations. If you come up close, you'll see that patterning, so there is texture and depth. And then a very gentle sort of gray blue limbo ring, not as thick as the other ones we've looked at, but it is there. And again, a larger graphic diameter, so these lenses will make your eyes look rounder and bigger. These lenses will suit cool skin tones very well. Next is Gem Green. So I wanted to check out the Gem line as well because it didn't look like it had much of a bug eye effect. So when I slipped them into my eyes, I noticed that the pupil hole is soft and faded. It's not a super blunt, sharp pupil hole, but it's not as blended as the Glow Radiant, so keep that in mind. I think these lenses are better suited for very dark brown eyes, and it looks like it's a standard sized pupil hole. So these lenses are a beautiful turquoise color. Again, very dreamy, but if you come up close, you'll see that it has a unique patterning. It's multi-layered. So the base is that deep turquoise color, nice deep rich color, and then over top is a white sheen of pattern. You'll see sort of a swirly pattern over top, and it's white, and that is what brings out the color and the brightness in the lenses. So that is overall, from like a talking distance, what makes your eyes look brighter. Around the edge is that base color limbo ring. So again, these lenses have a larger graphic diameter, keep that in mind. Again, I think they're more suited for very dark brown eyes, preferably a cooler skin tone. And if you like the enlarging lenses and you like a little bit more swirliness, more pattern, more going on, then I think you'll like these lenses. So these lenses are pretty much unbeatable in terms of price. They are 12-month lenses available in prescription on the website UNICOEYE, so I'll link all the lenses below. And they usually retail for around $25 to $35 US, but then if you use my coupon code DANICA, you can get 25% off, so it knocks the lenses down to around $20 for yearly lenses. That is extremely affordable, and you're not going to find anything more affordable online. I would definitely look into the Radiant Glow line and then maybe a few from the Gem line depending on your natural base color. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.